Have you noticed that nothing feels exciting anymore? The things that used to make you smile barely get a reaction from you now. Your favorite songs don't hit the same. Movies feel boring, food tastes ordinary, conversations feel exhausting. Even the things you've worked so hard for don't bring the satisfaction you thought they would. And if you're being honest, maybe you've started asking yourself a question that you don't dare say out loud. What happened to me? If that sounds familiar, stay with me. Because what you're experiencing is more common than you think. And more importantly, it doesn't mean you've lost yourself forever. In fact, there may be a very specific reason why life feels dull right now. A reason that has nothing to do with weakness, laziness, or failure. Many people believe that when they stop enjoying life, something is wrong with them. They blame themselves. They think they should be stronger. They think they should simply snap out of it. But the truth is often much deeper. Sometimes life doesn't become colorless overnight. It happens gradually, one disappointment at a time, one stressful day at a time, one sleepless night at a time, one sacrifice at a time, until one day you wake up and realize that you've been surviving for so long that you've forgotten how to live. Think about the last few years. How much pressure have you carried? How many responsibilities have you taken on? How many times have you pushed your own needs aside because everyone else seemed more important? Most people don't break because of one dramatic event. They slowly wear down, like a candle burning at both ends. The flame is still there, but it's getting weaker, and eventually, even the things that once brought joy begin to feel distant. This is one of the hidden signs of emotional exhaustion. When your mind has been under pressure for too long, it starts conserving energy. It becomes less responsive, less excited, less engaged, almost as if it's trying to protect itself. You may not even realize it's happening. You still go to work. You still pay the bills. You still show up for people. From the outside, everything appears normal, but inside, something feels missing. And that missing feeling can be frightening. Because human beings are not meant to simply exist. We are meant to connect, to dream, to laugh, to feel inspired. When those experiences disappear, it can feel like you're watching your own life from a distance. But here's something important to remember. Just because you can't feel joy right now doesn't mean joy is gone. It simply means something is standing between you and it. Imagine a beautiful sunrise hidden behind thick clouds. The sun hasn't disappeared. You just can't see it at the moment. The same is true for your happiness. The same is true for your passion. The same is true for your hope. One of the biggest mistakes people make during these seasons is believing that they need a major breakthrough. They think they need a new job, a new relationship, a new city, a new life. Sometimes those changes help, but often the real problem isn't outside of you. It's inside the way you've been carrying the weight of life. Because when you're emotionally exhausted, even good things can feel heavy. Even opportunities can feel overwhelming. Even blessings can feel like responsibilities. That's why chasing bigger solutions doesn't always work. Sometimes what you need isn't more excitement, it's recovery. Think about how you treat a phone battery. When it reaches 1%, you don't expect it to perform at its best. You charge it. You give it time. You allow it to recover. Yet many people expect themselves to function at full capacity while emotionally running on empty. Eventually, something has to give. And often what disappears first is joy, then motivation, then hope. But there is good news. The path back is usually simpler than people imagine. Not easy, but simple. It begins with stopping the war against yourself. Stop calling yourself lazy. Stop calling yourself weak. Stop judging yourself for not feeling the way you think you should. You cannot shame yourself into healing. You cannot criticize yourself into happiness. The voice that helps you recover is not the voice of punishment. It's the voice of compassion. The voice that says, I've been carrying a lot. It's okay that I'm tired. It's okay that I need time. It's okay that I'm not where I want to be yet. Sometimes healing begins with permission. Permission to rest, permission to breathe, permission to be human. Another powerful step is reconnecting with small moments. Notice I didn't say big moments, small moments. A warm cup of coffee in the morning, a walk outside, a song that reminds you of better days, a conversation with someone who genuinely cares, a sunset, a laugh, a memory. These tiny experiences may seem insignificant, but they are often the first cracks through which light begins to return. Many people wait until they feel better before they start living again, but life doesn't always work that way. Often we start feeling better because we slowly begin living again, even when we don't feel like it, especially when we don't feel like it. One small step today, another tomorrow. Not because you're forcing happiness, but because you're creating opportunities for it to find you again. Remember this, you are not a machine. You are not supposed to feel motivated every day. You are not supposed to be strong every moment. You are not supposed to have all the answers. You are a human being, and human beings go through seasons. There are seasons of growth, seasons of success, seasons of excitement, and there are seasons where everything feels slow, heavy, uncertain. The mistake is believing that the difficult season is the final chapter. It isn't. No feeling lasts forever. No storm lasts forever. No winter lasts forever. And neither will this. One day you'll hear a song and feel something again. One day you'll laugh without forcing it. One day you'll wake up and notice that the heaviness isn't quite as heavy. One day you'll realize you've started finding your way back. Not all at once, but little by little. And when that day comes, you'll understand something powerful. You were never broken. You were exhausted. You were overwhelmed. You were carrying more than most people knew. And despite everything, you kept going. That matters more than you realize. So if nothing feels fun anymore, don't assume you've lost yourself. Don't assume your best days are behind you. Don't assume this numbness is permanent. Instead, consider the possibility that your mind and heart are asking for something they've been missing for a long time. Care, rest, patience, compassion, and time. Because sometimes the spark isn't gone. It's simply waiting for you to stop fighting yourself long enough to let it shine again. If this message spoke to you, take a moment and leave a comment below. Tell us one thing that has helped you get through a difficult season in your life. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if you're on a journey toward emotional healing, mental clarity, and personal growth, subscribe to 10 Minutes to Reset and join our community. Remember, you don't have to fix your entire life today. You only have to take the next step, and sometimes that's enough.